Hello, you're looking at a 1994 Chevy Camaro that is in amazingly good shape. It's a bright lipstick red. Interior's pretty decent in it. There is one thing, and I'm going to tell you the worst thing first. Whoever had it last took the headliner out. So it's going to need a new headliner. Or you just leave that part of it right like it is. I mean, you barely notice that. If it's for a kid's car or a car you're going to restore, you know, you would want to find that piece and put it back in with the headliner in it. As far as running, it runs great. Starts right up. Has a 6-cylinder in it. Has double airbag, which is what you want. The airbag on both sides. The air conditioning is blowing cool, so it needs a service. I can hear it clicking in, and I can feel it a little cool now, and it's going off. So it probably needs a charge. Now this is the older R12 stuff, but it probably needs a charge. Radio works. Couple little burn holes in the seat, but though they look very old, as there's no odors of smoke or anything like that. The interior is real nice and comfortable. You can see the driver's seat. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty nice. We've detailed it. It's got a nice deep trunk well here that's clean. And then, of course, the hatchback gives it a nice look. There's some cracks on the bumper, on the paint, where it could be painted. If this car needed any paint work, it would be the front and rear bumper covers. Not really that big a deal. 4 good-looking tires on it. And the motor's nice and quiet, even though it has 180,000 miles on it. I mean, it's nice and quiet. We look for cars like this that are in decent shape, have some miles on them, and that run well. Very little, if any, rust at all. So if you're coming from the north or south or east, or I'm sorry, west, where they use a lot of salt, that is not where this car has been. So the only 2 parts that are not real shiny are the front bumper and the rear bumper. One scratch there. Puts up a real nice appearance though. Look how bright red that is. Sharp looking car. So we are located in Bel Air, Maryland, which is about 20 miles north of Baltimore. We're right off I-95. We will pick you up at the airport if you're coming from out of town. Putting my license tag on here. If you're coming from out of town, we'll pick you up at the airport. Or like I did today, I picked up a guy at the Aberdeen train station. So we'll pick you up at the Aberdeen train or bus station. Or there is a bus that runs up and down north and south called the Mega Bus or the Bolt Bus, and that's a very reasonable way to travel. We pick up people there all the time coming into the White Marsh Mall. Now, this is a pretty neat car. If you're looking for something that's sporty looking, it runs nicely, or you have a kid that wants a car, this is a great kid's car. All the gauges are good. No check engine light or anything. Shifts fine. drive there. It goes 55, no trouble. Well, wasn't watching there. Goes straight down the road, no shimmy. The tires, the steering wheel goes good. Straight down the road without shaking or anything. Nice car for a 94 Camaro, and a good looking car. This is the type of car where you drive through a storefront in a small town and you can see yourself driving in it, and it's a sharp looking car. Fix this interior and paint the front and rear bumper cover, and you're going to have a real nice sharp car at a cheap price. This car is bound to be a collector's item. It is a no reserve auction, so please don't bid unless you have your finances together. You're going to need a $250 deposit within 24 hours of the auction, and the balance is due within 7 days. Now, you don't have to pick it up right away. You have up to 30 days to pick it up, but the balance is due within 7 days. Now, if you're thinking about shipping, there's a website called uship.com. It's the letter U and ship.com. You'll get a good price there, best price. Whoops. I just had a friend of mine sell a Mustang. I just sold a Mustang, and on eBay, it was a silver one if you're checking, and it went to Katy, Texas, and the guy got it shipped there for $500, which was a great price. As a listed price on uShip was around $1,100, but he caught somebody going their way empty, and that's what's great about uShip. You'll get a good price there for that kind of shipping. Cheaper than you can drive it yourself. There we go. You see somebody pull out right in front of me. Anyway, if you're looking for a cheap, sharp car that probably qualifies for antique tags in most states, and is a great kids car, got double airbags for safety, and sharp looking red, buy this Camaro.